All righty. Welcome to it. It is the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning. What's up?
And we're live. Don't forget, find us. We are streaming now. Get us on Twitch.
Kinda.
Get us on Facebook, the WIRX Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page, where, by the way, I remembered yesterday to post one of our Discover New Music interviews. Check it out.
Oh, nice.
Benji Webb.
You remembered.
Skindred. Web exclusive. You can only get it on our YouTube page that you subscribe to. So go check it out. Yes, I did remember. I did it during the show after I talked about it, so I didn't forget. So.
No, you wrote down on one of those little sticky notes, didn't you?
I did. Which, by the way, I went through all of my Post-it notes. I need to get another stack of Post-it notes here in the studio because that's the only way I remember anything at all.
You want to learn a little hack? So your Post-it notes, are they little like curly? They curl up when you stick them and they kind of...
After a while, like for sure. It doesn't take long. Like they're good to start, but then as they sit here, because I got them everywhere, right? Like they're everywhere.
All right, so here's the hack. So the stack, it's got the glue on top, where they stick. You grab them from the bottom and pull them up to peel them off, right? It's the wrong way to do it. Peel them from the side, then they don't curl.
So go this way.
Yeah, go horizontal
instead of horizontal. Won't it just fold then horizontally?
Mm-mm.
I don't know if I'm going to trust you on this one.
100%.
I don't think I'm going to trust you on this one. Why am I fuzzy this morning?
Why don't you just take a life hack and not try to?
Because you're like you.
It's a great life hack.
I'm not gonna take it. I'm brown.
You may have saw.
Thanks for the life tip, but I'm brown.
You're one of those. You're one of those
Shut
guys
up.
that you see everything you see online is true, and so I don't know if I believe you all the time because you send me videos all the time. Dude, check this out, and then I'm like, it's not.
How is that? Try it. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I told you.
Yeah, you know what? You're a real piece of trash, and I hate you, stupid.
We keep all of my great ideas.
Your great ideas and life hacks.
Life hack to myself now.
You suck, you jackass. That's what it is right there.
No, for you listeners out there, it's a great hack if you use it.
I'll give it a shot. I'll try it. It probably won't work. It's probably stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard today, but that's all right. Anyway, welcome to it. It's Brock and Hunter, the two best friends ever. You can tell by our tone and the voice and the way we talk to each other. 7.5 years of this crap. We are streaming. I've mentioned all that. We should probably just get to it, right? It's 7:09. Should we do morning dump? Let's do it. Let's do it. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com, you dummy.
Pump it.
Hold on one second. Pumpthatseptic.com. Why don't we kick it off with this? A couple things I want to get to here on the morning dump. First, it's National Pasta Day today. Let's just carbo load up.
Yeah.
Let's get a bunch of carbs in us, bunch of thick, heavy pasta.
I'm going to bring something up. I know you're not going to be able to relate because every time I bring this up, you're like, what school did you go to? Pasta Day at our school was the effing biggest deal of the year. And I think it happened like 3 times a year. And I'm serious. People, Mom, you're not packing lunch today. Pasta Day today. The line would be out of the kitchen, the lunchroom, all the way around down to the student lounge.
What did this entail? Was it lasagna? Was it spaghetti?
No, why it was so popular is because what you would do, they'd give you your tray. And here's the trick. Right. You had the different types of noodles, Right. So you'd pick your noodles and you just fill the entire tray. You'd mound the tray. Yeah. And what a lot of people would do is either get the sauce on the side or they just pour a bunch of cheese all over the top and just fill it with cheese. So it was like a massive macaroni and cheese meal.
Just a huge macaroni and cheese.
But they also had like the Alfredo and all the other stuff.
Right. See, for my money, mac and cheese is the bottom of the barrel when it comes to pasta dish. Mm-hmm. You get like a nice like chicken Alfredo with angel hair pasta.
Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious.
I like Alfredo a lot.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good, man. And then you dip the garlicky breadstick in there. Son of a bitch, man. Here's the thing, though, Hunter. I'm in my late 30s. I don't eat pasta anymore. You know why? Because if I eat pasta, it goes straight to my ass. Yep. Honestly, I can't do anything for a day and a half.
It's carb heavy.
Pasta treats me now like drinking too much treats me now. Like it puts me like if I have a big pasta dish, I'm out. Like I'm done for the day.
Then you
I'm
get
done
the
for
stuffed pasta, like the raviolis or
anything,
the
dude.
dumplings or what. You're like, man.
Like if Kiki and I, if my lovely wife and I ever go out and have like a fancy dinner and she orders pasta, I hope to God I had sex before we went out because I'm not having sex after that. No, because once you're in your mid to late 30s and beyond, pasta just puts you down. You don't want to do anything after eating pasta.
You
And
know
it's
what I
always
usually
so
do?
much.
Like with my spaghetti, I'll take the Texas toast and I always get two. Because one of them, I'm treating it like biscuits and gravy. I'm putting a bunch of sauce and spaghetti on top of that thing, eating it with a fork. Then I'll have my other piece of bread on the side, you know?
Yeah. You got what you got. Because the structural
trash
integrity.
afterwards.
Oh, for sure. Well, not only did you have pasta, you also had bread like on top
and
of it.
and a massive amount of Parmesan cheese.
You know one of my favorite things is you brought up the bread, like a cold spaghetti sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
You just take 2 pieces of Wonder Bread with cold spaghetti in the middle of that. Oh my God, dude. Oh my
Had
God.
that in a while.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. That next day, you have pasta night. Mom makes pasta, spaghetti the night before.
Yeah.
Next day for lunch, you make yourself a cold spaghetti sandwich.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's so good. So a little hot sauce, sour cream on there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Do you cut your spaghetti? Cut it
No,
up?
because I'm not a toddler. All right, that's
Toddler?
what it is.
This
Actually,
is what
isn't that what you're supposed to do? Aren't you supposed? No, you're supposed to twirl it and then take a spoon underneath the spaghetti, and that's like so. You got your fork, you twirl.
I always feel like it never ends, though. I always get the whole thing twirled. I think the whole dish twirled up on my fork.
And then we kiss, and it's weird because
I
we have the
this
same
big
end
ball
right
of
there.
spaghetti on.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You know what I do? Before I put the pasta in the bowl or the plate, whatever you got.
Yeah.
Kitchen scissors, which you need, by the way, is another thing. You drape it over the bowl. Tick, 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 cut it like that. I'm telling you, it's brilliant. It's an easy way
I'm never gonna get on board with scissors in cutting my food. Like
try it.
No, I will never.
Dude, I'm telling you.
You got a pair of big scissors in there, all right, and you're just cutting up
food, meat.
No, it's ridiculous.
Cutting up chicken.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Give your steak a haircut.
You probably got a knife in your bathroom too, don't you? You got one of those.
I do actually have a knife in my bathroom. It's no joke. Just in case. Just in case.
Just in case.
No, I'm serious. I'm not like a weird guy having scissors in my kitchen. Everybody does, but you.
Never heard of it until you brought it up.
Yeah.
Kitchen scissors. No, we do have scissors in the kitchen. They're in the junk drawer next to the ruler and the gum and the old batteries and the tape measure right there.
Comment on the stream if you got kitchen scissors. We'll see.
No, because you can't trust these sons of bitches.
Oh, now you can't trust anybody.
No, yeah, because they're just gonna go just to piss me off and get me on a tirade. Ridiculous.
Take a picture of your kitchen scissors.
Fools, a bunch of fools out there with scissors in their kitchens. But long story short, yes, I can't remember the last time I had pasta just because it's a full day. Like I'm done. Once I eat pasta, that's it. I'm not doing anything else the rest of the night. Not until like noon the next day.
Yeah.
Like if I have pasta for dinner, noon the next day is when I'm like, I guess I should probably move my body.
You know what's awesome about pasta, spaghetti, everything in that kind of same family? It reheats the exact same.
Yeah.
You can get it to where it tastes the exact same as the night before. Where most food, not even close.
Honestly, it's one of those the pasta family, lasagna, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's one of those foods that is better the next day.
Yeah.
Like better the next day. Like leftover lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't go like if I see a dish of lasagna in a fridge, I'm like, yeah. All
right, I will say lasagna on the edge, that one edge part gets really hard. You know what I'm saying? If you leave it in the oven too long.
Right, for sure.
It gets burnt, but I love it. I kind of like chewing on that little piece.
Crispy part on there.
Yeah.
Crispy part on there. But yeah, anyway, National Pasta Day today. If you don't want to do anything for a solid 48 hours, dig in. I mean, you
all
sit
right, last
there,
question.
What?
Breadsticks or Texas toast?
Breadsticks. Yeah, I think breadsticks are like now Texas toast is different. The garlic bread, is that in the Texas toast family? You know what I'm talking, like the square with
so I usually
cheesy
get the
garlic bread.
Yeah, cheesy garlic. That's kind of what that's what I was saying.
What you're talking about. Like, okay, if we're looking at that, then you get that in that aluminum package that's like 3
Yeah,
feet
yeah.
long, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't fit in the stove
Nope.
at all.
Yep.
But it's got the garlic and the cheese on there. You
Yeah.
just pull out this. You get it in the freezer section. You know exactly what I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah, dude, it's so
It's
good.
in that big aluminum container. It's rock hard.
Yep.
You just pull that thing out like a knight pulling out a sword,
Right.
and you throw it in there. That's really delicious. I'll take that over just a regular breadstick for sure. Yeah.
God, those are
Good.
make
dude.
me hungry.
I know, right? All right. Maybe I should have pasta today. I have not. I'm serious, because here's the other thing too, and I know this sounds so stupid, but like if I have pasta, like I know I'm gonna have to work out twice as hard the next day to burn it off, because it's gonna go
you
right
gotta
to my
walk
hips.
on the treadmill for another
It's
20.
gonna, it goes right to my hips. Okay, my metabolism isn't like what it used to be. I used to be able to have pasta for lunch and dinner. All right, and I've done it before, and now nope, right to my hips, right to my hips. Shut up, Mr.
You got
Skinny
fat
Man. All
hips
right?
or something? What?
I'm getting older. It gets what happens. It
Are you getting
settles in my
fat?
hips.
Are you getting fat?
It settles in my hips and my metabolism
Jesus.
what it used to be. You just stand there all bird-like. All right, you shut your mouth.
Hey,
all right?
man.
With your little bird neck and your bird legs.
Look at it. Yeah, this is one of those sweatshirts that should be tied on the neck. Nope, not me. Got a bird neck.
You son of a bitch. Must be
Yeah.
nice. No, right to my hips. Right to my hips. Hey, what about this? If you're looking for DVDs and Blu-ray discs, first of all, why? Second of all, don't go to Best Buy. The big box retailer will stop selling all Blu-rays, DVDs in 2024. You'll still be able to get them through the 2023 holiday season and online in stores. Coming to the heels of Netflix shipping out their last DVDs to customers on September 29th. So if you're looking, there's still some other places. Walmart, Amazon, Target.
There was a year, remember when cassettes went out and CDs took over, and
Yeah.
you're like, man, I'm gonna miss cassettes. Here we are, 2023, and they're finally like, it's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
be
sell them
honest.
anymore.
I'm gonna say something here. Best Buy, what is it you say you do here? How are they still in business?
Best Buy.
How?
So
Tell me.
Have you been there recently?
No, one, because they are actually.
Right.
I went there
I'll
once
tell you
because I
why.
was looking for a very specific piece of audio equipment.
I'll tell
I'm
you
like,
why.
this has got to be the only place.
Tell you why Best Buy's still in business. There's a couple reasons. One, they'll wheel and deal. You can wheel and deal with Best Buy. Two, customer service. Are you going to go to Walmart and try to get somebody to help you out with your TV, or are you going to go to Best Buy and talk to that dude?
But at this point, though, Hunter, you can watch a YouTube video.
Yeah,
watch...
but old people can't.
You
can.
Okay. So what you're saying is it's another thing that the boomers are keeping around that doesn't need to be around.
Walk into Best Buy and look around. There's a reason there's still. I have the same exact question. I used to work there.
I know.
I know.
And when you worked there, it made sense. Dude, I used to spend hours walking through the CDs, the maze of CDs. And
you know what? It's the customer service. It's going somewhere and being able to ask somebody that actually knows, and people still value that.
Yeah,
there's people out there that still value that. They're like, I just don't want to go over there to Wally World and just play Ring Around the Rosie, even trying to find somebody.
I guess you know what it is for me is that the millennials, late Gen Xers and millennials and beyond, we don't worry about that because we know more than most people, even at the stores, like the specialty stereo stores and stuff like that. Yeah, there's still a niche market for that, but at this point, though, we're all tech savvy.
Yeah,
like we're all able to put,
Best Buy's good at having things that they know. Okay, Geek Squad, who are you going to take your computer to?
Honestly, at this
Good
point, I'll buy a new computer.
I mean, that's usually what people do.
Kind of where we're at right now at this point is that technology is like before. Yeah, when you had that I remember a guy coming to our family home to work on our computer. Yeah. Nowadays, you're like, well, I'll just buy a new laptop.
You know, exactly. And you can buy that online, right? But what if you want to touch and feel it? Where do you go?
At this day and age, we've all touched and felt laptops, man. You know what I mean? Look, I think I
I'm
appreciate
I'm telling you the reasons why they're still open. These are the reasons.
I think you hit the reason is that it's the old people. It's the boomers that don't know any better. And it's another thing that they're holding on to, just like their stamps and their paper money that does not need to be a thing anymore.
It's specialty things they do. Install. Who do you call to hang your TV? I mean, yes, you can figure it out with YouTube.
Right.
What is Grandma doing that?
No, and I get that. So
Geek
again,
Squad. I mean,
they're
the very
people.
Smart on doing things specific to keep them open. Just not a big box store.
Brian messaged me, said maybe Hunter should take his laptop there. Yeah, go take him to see the Geeks. Hey,
Don't
look,
piss
I
Terry
get
off.
what you I get what you're saying, but all I'm hearing is it's an outdated place for outdated old people who don't know how to search anything on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
I'm
figure
just
it
trying
out.
to justify it because I still like walking through the store. Dude, they got
still
cool
get-
stuff there.
It's because you work there. You get nostalgia.
They have a
about all the time.
drone section. Who else has a drone section?
Literally
Nobody.
every place, every other
Nah,
place.
they
All
don't.
right,
Not crappy
every other
drones.
place. Right.
Come on. Give them a shot. The guys in
Hey, Best
blue.
Buy.
The crew in
Best
blue,
Buy.
man.
What is it you say you do here? All right, Best Buy. That's what I want. We don't know. We have no
I
idea.
have my shirt, my tag.
You should go in there, get the employee discount when you go in there. That's what you should do. That's what you should do. Anyway, yeah, Best Buy getting it done. Nice job, Best Buy. Last one. I thought this was kind of interesting as we continue on the techie the techie side of things. A former design aesthetist, someone who deals with aesthetics at Google, named Tristan Harris, says if you make your phone screen all black and white instead of the millions of colors we have now, it can help you break your addiction. All those colors are positive reinforcements that keep you scrolling and tapping. By going grayscale, you won't have as much of an urge to use your phone. And it's easy to set your phone to black and white. Both iPhone and Android have settings that let you easily shut off color.
This is like
Lots of people have tried this, and some say it works, some say it doesn't. But hey, if you find yourself just doom scrolling,
this is, you know what this is? It's like Shantex for phone users. You know, you might have suicidal thoughts, but at least you can wean off of being. You know how
least
much
you
of
won't
a
be on your-
problem you have.
right? If you gotta put it on black and
I
white.
went black and white because I needed
It's-
to wean off it a little.
you
bit.
know,
I'm getting
it's
a little
true.
wigged out.
I may do this for my daughter's tablet, which she hardly uses, which I'm very happy about. But dude,
Give it
it's
time.
scary. It's scary with the upcoming generations and even us millennials. We have that kind of trickle down. Again, I always kind of lump us in with late Gen Xers, late Gen Xers, millennials. We were there on the cusp where technology turned. And so we remember what it was like. See, I think boomers have nothing better to do. That's why they sit there and doom scroll and share Fox News posts and everything like Trump tweets, what have you, right? All right, that's what they do. Then you have the late Gen Xers and millennials that we remember what it was like. And we also kind of see the dangers of it. What it's there because we're still out there living our lives. And then you got Gen Zers and Zoomers and everything who live on them because that's all they know. And that's fine. So I'm more concerned about the future generations that literally have them from the moment they're born.
It's not going to be in here, though. It's going to be in here.
But that's even worse.
I
That's
know.
even worse. That's what I mean.
Scarier.
So
You can't get
there's a
rid of
way-
that. You can't
what I'm
turn
saying
that
though is if
off.
there's a way we can start breaking that cycle now.
It's not going that way. It's going the exact opposite way and faster than it's ever been. Faster and faster. It's exponentially going the other way.
I don't know, man.
There's no turning back. You know what? You can say, you and I can agree and turn it off, but as a society, there's no turning that off. It's going
the thing.
that way, and it's always been going that way, and it's
But what
never
is-
going to stop.
What has slowed down progress now? Older generations. We are the older generation for the Gen Zers and Zoomers, right? I don't care. I'm never getting that chip implanted in my body. There's no reason.
So what's slowing us down now? Because we've come to a point to where it's starting to taper, and it's bandwidth. It's the amount of information that you can get from the phone to your head, and you got to use your hands and fingers to do it. Small bandwidth. That's what Neuralink's doing. It's opening up that bandwidth where you don't have to use your fingers. You just think it. Boom. It's right there. Boom. It's like AI in your head.
Okay, but what you got to do now, though, is get everyone on board to make this happen. And I think much like the boomers have done for us and slowed progress and why we're not farther along in electrical vehicles and renewable energy and everything, I could see Gen Xers and millennials being the ones fighting this next step, which will slow it down. And maybe, I'm not saying they've already talked about it. There's like I think a person already has it implanted
I think
in
you're
their
right.
brain.
Somebody got it.
I'm never going to do it because I can't see anything in what's it going to do for me. Make me a better lover, make me smarter. You know what I mean?
It makes you way smarter. It's your superhuman.
What do I need to? What do I need to be smarter? Like, what's it? Okay, so then am I going to become a doctor? What am I going to do with it? You know what I mean?
It's one of those things I don't think we don't really understand until you see it. And when you run into somebody that has it and you don't, and you understand what they can do that you can't, I think over time you're
I
gonna be like,
guess-
damn it.
No, I get that, Hunter, but for the sake of this argument, what are they going to be able to do that is so crazy? And again, if we all get
Open
it,
your
look at-
garage door with your mind. Anything you can do with your
I-
phone. This is why are you laughing?
I guess what I'm saying though is that if I'm at a point in my life where I can't go boop and open my garage door,
I get what
that's
you're
where
saying,
I'm
but
at.
hear me
Yeah.
out. This is what it is.
Yeah. No,
This is
I get-
anything you can do with your phone. You can
Yeah.
you can transfer money from your bank. You can check your bank account.
Mhm.
You can do your Spotify. You can scroll through Facebook. You can check
So-
your email without even looking at your phone.
That brings my point of where we are at, the Gen Xers and millennials.
Mhm.
We're never going to be on board with that. We're just always going to be like, why don't I just push my garage door button? I get what you're
Right.
saying. And for that next one, so that's what I think is going to slow the progress down
Yeah.
of this becoming, because now here's the other thing, Hunter. Let's say everyone gets it. Then we're all the smartest
we're all the
people in the
same.
world. Then we're all the same.
Which I think is going to have to happen. I don't think you
You
can have the
can't-
mix. It's like going from horse and carriage to like Ferrari. And
Right.
when you're in your horse and carriage and that Ferrari flies by, you're
Yeah.
going to be like, damn, kind of want
So-
that Ferrari.
So maybe the generations after the Zoomers or whatever's coming, like the Zoomers grandkids or
Yeah.
the Zoomers kids,
Yeah.
whatever it is,
Yeah.
because
It's
we'll
just
be old by that
It's
time.
just like the phone. Remember, like you had your flip phone for the longest time, and finally you got the smartphone, and you're eventually like, okay, damn it, this thing really
Right.
is pretty sweet.
Right.
It's
I
the
just
same
feel
thing.
I feel like, and again, this is that generational thing. And, I know I always dog the boomers because, come on, guys.
Mm.
But, I feel like I'm happy with every, like if nothing changed right
You'd
now,
be fine. I would
we'd
too.
be fine. You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
want it to go that way, honestly. I
I'm
like
kinda that-
having.
Because I see how you can see kind of now the start of the kind of downfall of
What-
who we are.
Here's
you
another
know?
thing. You know why I don't like Neuralink?
Hmm.
That right there. Now you don't have any personal thoughts.
Oh,
So
right,
now
right.
even things that you think that you don't say, people can view.
They can
And
view
that.
or, yeah,
that, my friend, is effed up.
Well, and also too, I'm sorry, like we don't know. Some you get too close to an outlet, that thing fries out.
Hey,
One day you're adjusting the antenna and
you know.
zap, you're
So
done because of
with everything you give and take. Yes, you can get a lot here, but you're also going to lose some of this.
right.
You got to
right.
understand that there's a balance to everything in life.
Yeah, yeah.
And the better you get over here, sometimes it takes away from some of the things over here.
That's kind of where I'm at. I feel like I'm happy. So
Mhm.
for me, it's like, do you want a chip in your brain? I'm like, I don't. What's it gonna do?
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be a
make my penis.
weird-
Hey, it's gonna make my penis bigger.
No,
If the answer's no, then no, I don't need it because that's the
Unfortunately.
only thing right now I
What do you-
might want to.
you saying you got a small penis?
I'm saying I could use a few more. Okay, I'm just saying. Look, it's average. It keeps the wife somewhat satisfied. Like I'd say,
Yeah.
I'd say 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 times. All right, I get the job done. But if that chip's gonna give me a bigger penis, okay, let's do it. But if it's gonna make me know all the answers on Jeopardy, who cares? All right, who cares? All right.
Hey,
right.
think about that. You could win the $1 million question every
Not
time.
if everyone else has the chip in their brain, okay?
Yeah.
Then it comes down to penis size, and that's all I care about, okay? Right? All right, we gotta go. That's your morning dump. We'll be back.
I gotta take a pee. I'll be right back. I'm going number one, just so that you know.
You go number one. You got PP.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try and get everyone here. Morning, Eric. Morning, Scott. Oh, Zarcathius. I feel like we haven't heard from you in a while. Yes, bird scissors. So okay, there's one person that is on there. Days Kitty, good morning. The longest NFL game ever played was in 1971. You got a bunch of sports knowledge there, Days Kitty. I'm impressed. Let's see, Eric. I know Hunter's peeing right now, so he can't appreciate these scissor posts, but get your kitchen scissors from Lowe's or Menards, commercial strength, game changer. I don't see it. I don't understand it. Maybe I'm missing something. Let's see. Oh yeah, Alan, chili the next day. That's right in there with like cold spaghetti the next day or any kind of cold pasta. Chili the next day just hits different. Just hits different. Let's see. Troy said I have 2 or 3 pair of kitchen scissors. What? It's insane. I don't think growing up, I don't think I ever saw my mom use a pair.
Oh, Yeah, we get into the comments. Just sorry.
Yeah,
just
there's a few people more than I'd like to see.
Huh.
But that's just say, like, my mom I never like kitchen scissors. No, it's wild. Must be something I don't know.
Why did it switch the cameras? This thing is so stupid.
Hold on. What you say? All right, there we go. All righty, good morning. It's 7:32 Cripes all Friday. That's all right. We're just talking about Monday Night Football anyway. So
You spell that?
what? Cripes all Friday. CRIPES
Mhm.
ALFR.
ALL?
No, just one L. All
L?
Friday. Yeah, all Friday. FRIGHTY. Cripes all Friday. That's how I would spell it. Yep.
Is that where did that come from? That's a weird.
It's a northern thing. It's a Wisconsin thing. You don't say it here.
I think I just say cripes. Cripes.
I grew up saying cripes all Friday. Kiki bought me a shirt that said it. It's from that one guy who does the Charlie Burns. He does the Manitowoc Minute.
Huh.
It's definitely a Wisconsin thing. Cripes all Friday is a Wisconsin thing. I got my daughter saying it, which is better than the other words she repeats that I say. So that's good. That's good. But yeah,
it's very good.
Cripes all Friday. Anyway, hey, it's the Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Hunter. I'm trying to get through all the comments over here. Everyone's going crazy talking about
yeah. Why don't you
kitchen
read a few of
scissors
those?
But no one agrees with you on the kitchen scissors. by the way. It's the dumbest thing
Nobody?
ever.
That's funny because I feel like there's like 9 comments. that
Everyone
say,
said, Hunter, you're the dumbest
hey,
man
we
in
got
the world.
kitchen scissors. Everybody's got kitchen scissors. I told you.
It's the dumbest thing ever. No one agrees with you.
Just
Everyone
like
says
the
you're
air fryer. What do you use every single night once you got one?
Everyone said you're the stupidest man in the world, and I should get a new co-host. That's what everyone said.
People get annoyed when you say that.
Now,
they do because they're commenting and they like to be part of the show.
Nope.
And now you're insulting them.
I'm gonna start blocking people. Is what I'm gonna start doing. And I'm gonna
That's
block
right.
I'm gonna block everyone who doesn't agree with me.
God, you are so thick-headed sometimes. Get
Everyone
your
who
damn
doesn't-
self some kitchen scissors.
Everyone who doesn't agree with me is getting blocked. All right, that's it.
You're one of those guys. Well, I'm just shut it up. Wow.
You're blocked. You're
And he
blocked.
walks away.
I end every argument with whatever. All right, we got to keep things moving here. Whatever.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
It's time for. I'm going to stab you in the neck with those scissors.
What is going on?
What'd you do? Just hit the camera button.
I don't know.
I think you accidentally tap it. You're still in there.
I'm still in here. Can you hear my? Is my?
I can still hear you. I can hear you fine. So, should we do sports? I mean, we don't need you on there. It'll just be we can hear you fine. So. I blocked you. That's what happened. You're blocked. You're officially blocked. You got it figured out? Well, look, let's get into it. I'll hit sports and we'll do the sponsor and hopefully you got it figured out by then. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweiser's, other great drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers. Every pour helps a pup, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser, Bud.
All right, let's talk about it. Cowboys last night, man. I know you didn't watch it, but dude, you should have. It was a great game, and you owe me money. You owe me money because the Cowboys last night did it. Just like I said, they weren't on fire like I assumed they were going to be.
Assumed, yeah, you were sitting there that they were
20-17, a very close matchup.
Who'd they play again?
They played the Chargers.
Oh, good game. Yeah.
Prescott threw for 272 and a touchdown.
272?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't, not 350 like Goff did the other night, but 272 is still pretty good. Cowboys rebounded from just a rut a week ago. I mean, just a rut. I mean, you could just tell on the fans' faces. It was just, they gave up. Like I said, beating the Chargers 20-17 last night. Prescott completed 21 of 30 passes. Also had a rushing touchdown. See, I told you. Did I not call this yesterday?
Well, before you get all high and mighty about
I'm not getting high and mighty. I'm just saying, hey, like, I kind of understand football a little bit. And when Dak Prescott is on the chopping block, when the fans are like, boo, the dude shows up. He does just enough to give you just enough hope to not get rid of him.
Before we get that, you know what? I'll give you credit on that one. You did call that. Dak showed up last night. And there's something to be said, the fact that he is still he signed a bigger contract with the Cowboys, 2 years ago?
Mhm.
They're keeping him around. They're going to make him their quarterback,
I'm going to tell you what the maybe not the problem, because it definitely adds to it when you're winning. This is okay, Cowboys fans, this is what it is, and this is why I have so much hope. Because there's so much money in the program. You watch the broadcast, and it's like a show. There's so much the uniforms, the stadium, the cheerleaders, the everything about the Cowboys is glamorous, is glam. And sometimes it's too much. And when you're losing and there's a lot of glam, it makes it that much worse. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I think that's why the fans get so beat up when because they have all the money, they can buy all the players they want, and they do. They have a phenomenal defense. They have, on paper, they have a dream team, basically.
It's like when you see a player who's not performing, but then he's like laughing on the sidelines, and it's like, well, why aren't you focused? Like, what are you happy about? What are you happy about, right?
Yeah, there's a lot to that program and that franchise that you're investing in. And I think when you're losing as a Dallas fan or just the Cowboys in general, it sucks, because you're supposed to win. Everybody expects you to win for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason, people don't understand the NFL is absolutely insane these days. Any team can win. And at any point, anybody can show up. Everybody's good. Everybody's good.
Lions are okay.
I can't wait till Thanksgiving. Anyway, Cowboys played pretty good last night, man.
Yeah. Keeping it alive. What's the Cowboys record now? Where are they sitting at?
I don't know. I don't have that here.
Let me look it up.
Look that up.
4-2. All right.
4-2.
4-2.
Nothing to be beat up about,
No. Chargers are 2-3. So
I think there was somebody that I was with last night, or that I was slightly talking to, that if Chargers won last night, $7,000 in his pocket. $7,000. Yeah, he left at halftime. I didn't get to see him afterwards, but he could have cashed out. He could have cashed out right there at 32. He said,
"I like the Chargers. I like Herbert, young guy, got a good arm. I don't know how the Chargers are looking elsewise, but
hey, Herbert had a sidearm toss last night that was nasty. I mean,
that's becoming very popular in the NFL.
Dude, he did a play action, and as he turned around, to toss the ball or look downfield, guy right there. I mean, right there. And he kind of juked him a little bit, give him a little extra time, and did this sidearm. I mean, he threw from his hip, but the way he dove with the sidearm, it was sweet. It was sweet, dude.
There was something that they would just try and beat out of us back in the day. Like, no, you don't throw. It was very
don't throw across your body. Don't sidearm.
Don't sidearm. And now you got guys like Mahomes,
Mahomes
Herbert
is pitching it underhand sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it works in certain situations, but I don't think you should go to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sidearm can work, man.
Yeah.
I still don't know if you should be thrown across your body, though. You got to be.
No, that's it. And tell you what, that's gonna end for any quarterback. Like a strong-armed quarterback, Young's who can get it there. Yeah, but at some point your arm's not as strong as it was, and that's a stupid throw to make. It's a dangerous throw to make.
It's a dangerous throw. Cross field, across your body. You're drifting. The ball's drifting. The ball will move like 2-3 feet when you're running with it.
And it's farther too. That's the other thing. It's the shortest distance between 2 points. A straight line. Well, you're going a longer straight line. I know it's you may make a 10-yard. He may only be 10 yards down the field, but you're throwing longer that way, and that's just prime for a defensive back to pick that thing off. So.
All right. So I always bust on the Cowboys, and I'm not going to say I'm not busting on the Cowboys anymore, but I will say, hey, if the Cowboys play and they show up and they find any sort of consistency, well, look out a little bit. I don't think people are fearing the Cowboys. I don't feel that fear in the NFL from other teams like, oh, God, we got to go play the Cowboys. But if they played like they did last night, man, they're going to be all right. But Dak's not going to play like that every game. I'm sorry. I'll stick to that.
No, he's inconsistent. And again, coming from two middle-aged, out of shape guys doing a radio show. But
here's what you need to do to Dak. Jerry Jones, coach, need to have a meeting with Dak and say, you know what? That's one more mess up. Get that. I'm sorry. But if you screw up one more time, we're going to have to cut you. Like, you're done. We're going to take the punch. And he will never screw up again. The guy will play absolutely phenomenal for the rest of his career. I'm telling you, when he's on the chopping block, Dak plays.
Which, I mean, hey, if you're looking for a time to succeed, it's then, you know?
Yeah.
And then it almost makes it seem like, it almost makes it seem more impressive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, look what he did. Unbelievable.
Well, it's just like you said the other day with the Cowboys. It's a heartbeat of a program that goes like up to here, down to here. It's never down the middle. You know, this is what you want. Cowboys are really high, really low, week to week. And it's hard to play football like that. Your emotions are just so. Anyway, I know I want to talk about the Cowboys. You got anything to add to it?
No, I missed the game last night, so I got nothing there. So, yeah.
How did it end? Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey gave the Cowboys a 2017 lead with a 39-yard field goal. Yeah, Cowboys won it with a field goal.
Nope.
Wow.
Football Jones.
I love the NFL, man. And you know what? Just like we thought in the beginning of the season, every game is pretty damn. Despite the 70-20 game, whatever game that Miami and Washington or something.
Nothing. What until Thursday? What do we got to look forward to on Thursday? Do you know?
I know he didn't put anything that far ahead, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, good enough for now. Monday Night Football. Already in what, week 7? Crazy.
Week 7.
Yep. Still a lot left, but you know.
I had a dream last night that I was watching a game this weekend and it was snowing.
We're not far off from that. We're not far off from that.
Damn it.
Yep. That's coming.
I should probably put the boat in storage, huh?
I took the air conditioner out of the window this weekend, so it's official. It's official.
No.
We're done.
You still wearing shorts?
No, I'm wearing jeans today. I still bust them out like if I'm just kind of like I'll do the short and sweatshirt if I'm running errands, but I figured I should probably wear pants. I should probably wear pants that go to
birds have flocked. They move south.
They're starting to V. All right, maybe it's time. It's time to put pants on.
Yeah,
football and in jeans. So
there you go.
All right. Anything else? I lost you again on the picture. What are you, naked or something?
I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but it's like this camera keeps going.
Is there like a switch or something?
No. So stupid.
Stupid ass. Okay.
There.
I don't even know where to start with these comments.
What's the topic?
What would you like a mulligan on or a do-over on? Because it's National Mulligan Day today.
Get back.
Yep. You had about a minute and a half, by the way. I don't think you heard me. Oh, there it is. Fucking October 17th. What the hell? All right, about 30 seconds here. Ooh. Whoop, there we go.
God, dude, this camera. Damn it. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
All righty. Good morning. It's 7:46. Brock, Hunter.
What's up? Good morning.
How you doing, buddy? Hey. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. We are streaming there. Make sure you subscribe to that for web-exclusive content, which I actually remembered yesterday. Great interview with Benji Webb of Skindred for your Discovery Music Mondays posted on there. But again, you can only get it on our YouTube page, the Plan B Morning
Exclusive.
Right now, though, it's time for your topic of the day, brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. And speaking of sporting goods, it's National Mulligan Day today.
Molly, how many mulligans we get this 9? 1, maybe.
I want to give you a lot of crap, but I'll be honest. I probably use mulligans more than you. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take a drop. I'm going to do a reshot. I'm going to do all that. All right.
Free chance at life again. You know what else do you get mulligans in? Like if you're at a free throw line and you miss a shot in the NBA, you look at the mulligan. No.
It's golf.
No.
Only golf. Only golf.
You sucked it up and now you got to pay for it.
That's right. And we're gonna count it a stroke.
I love.
We're gonna count it a stroke.
I mean, you got it.
It's one because golf is so hard.
It's hard.
You need another shot. All right. And for most of us who are just doing it like 2 tournaments a year,
take all the mulligans you need, man.
I need an extra.
Hey, you know what mulligans are great for? Keeping people happy.
That's true.
That one guy that's just snapping
right.
clubs. You're like, dude, you take like 4 mulligans. You'll be way happier.
Gary, take a mulligan. All right. Before
Please.
you snap your clubs over your knee and throw them in the water hazard. Okay.
We paid a lot of money for this round, and it's very uncomfortable. So please,
you kind of making it terrible for.
Hey, mulligan man!
You yelled at the beer cart girl. Okay, stop it, Gary.
Yeah,
take
right.
A mulligan. Take a
She
mulligan.
was crying, Gary.
Jesus.
I know. I just can't slice the ball.
Well, here, just hit it again. Hit it again. You'll get it this time. Well, with it being National Mulligan Day today, much like Gary taking another shot, what would you like a redo at? For me,
go ahead.
Legit though, I'll say my golf game. I would like a mulligan, like legit. Okay, so that's
I really need a mulligan. If you're mulligan,
really. Like all joking aside, yes, mulligan in my golf game. But go for it.
I got a few answers, and one I'm gonna go right there with you, kind of in the same realm. Is I wish I would have started golfing earlier.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, damn it! Why didn't I do that? Like,
take it more seriously. Is more serious earlier on.
You know what? Yeah. It's probably because I wasn't spending my money on golf courses at that point. You know, I was using it in different. But you know, later on in life, I discovered the sport. Man, I wish I would have played it in high school.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was the same time as football season though, so I couldn't have. That's a regret I have. I wish I would have played more younger. Love that sport.
On that. Yep.
Number 2. And this is an easy answer for me. And I think about this a lot. I wish I would have started building with my dad earlier. And he understands it too. We've talked about it. And he's like, dude, I understand. He's like, you're young. You got your school football. You're chasing girls. You're trying to get homework done. Blah,
young,
blah, blah.
dumb, full of you know what. And you got different things on your mind. Yep.
Dummy mind, young mind, didn't appreciate it like I do now. I do regret that because some of the builds early on, not that I wasn't involved, but not as involved as I had been in the past projects. You know what I'm saying? Yep. God, if I would have been in the engine of that dual Hemi or that bike. Yeah. You look at that bike, you're like, oh man. Yeah. But you live and learn. You can't do things perfect your whole life. You gotta live through it, But damn it, what was I thinking?
I've done a lot of dumb things, though.
I'm not with Stephanie anymore, who I wasted all that time on.
Sorry, Dad. I got to go see my girlfriend. I can't help you.
You dummy.
Yeah. Big stupid idiot.
Dad's probably just like, all right.
Whatever. But he probably did the same thing. That's the thing. You just you learn as you go, right?
All this brilliant knowledge that I have in this garage that you could really use for the rest of your life. Go ahead. Go hang out with Steph.
The only problem with mulligans in life is that you don't get any because
you don't get any.
No, one shot and you're done. And you're done. Until we invent time travel.
Right. Shanked a lot of shots in the beginning. That's
right there. Lot. Any other ones? Any other redos you'd have in life?
I don't regret much. No. I really believe that you it's for a reason.
I'm surprised you didn't bring up you'd like a redo on that kiss you had during the Titanic.
Oh
movie, but
yeah,
was
maybe
bringing
that
up.
one.
All right, that's a good one.
But you know what? Maybe I'm a better kisser from it. Maybe it made me think about it more. No, I didn't. No, just shut up. Let me tell the story again. Titanic, 7th grade.
Everyone knows this story.
Went and watched Titanic. Halfway through the movie, I went for the kiss. First kiss ever that I've ever kissed anybody.
This is
just
the nose.
Latched onto her nose.
Let me get those boogers for you.
Jeez.
Yep.
I actually breathe. I breathed into her nostril. Cleared her out a little bit. You know? God.
Yeah, I figured I'd bring that one up there. Yeah. If I could ever redo, if I could get a mulligan on anything, one would be
all the embarrassing things you did with your shirt off as a child because you thought you were so hot,
so sexy. Oh yeah, would you like a redo on that dance
dunk
contest?
The dance? No, I don't regret that.
I want to get first place. I want to redo. No, the prayer I did at my cousin's wedding. I would love a redo on that because my Uncle Steve surprised me and he's like, "Oh, hey, I want you to do the prayer." And I'm like, "Okay." Now, again, I realize I talk for a profession, but
What'd
usually
you swore.
No, I didn't swear, but here's the problem. So I'm like, okay, instead of just keeping it simple, because it was so short notice, I went on this elaborate toast and I'm bringing in things. And then eventually I kind of was like, what am I talking about?
Nearly to.
I just went on this 5-minute, trying to be this profile. All I should have said was, what a beautiful day. We're going to eat. Let's bow our heads. Thank you, Lord, for these blessings. Thank you for bringing these two people together. Please use this food to strengthen our bodies so that we may carry on your message. Amen. But no, 5 minutes later, I black out and I look at Kiki and she's kind of like,
see thee more clearly, to cherish thee.
And here's the worst part. I realized that I'd spun out. And so then I go, and now it's time to eat. Amen. And I just it was terrible.
Dude,
it was terrible, man.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, if somebody asks you to do the prayer, man, short and sweet, nobody's gonna complain about that.
Here's the thing. I know my family doesn't. No one thinks twice about it, but for me,
thank you for the napkins. Thank you for the forks. Wrap it up, Brock.
Like a redo on that.
Did somebody tap you? Did somebody?
No, it's just I finally I almost was like Will Ferrell in Old School, and I just kind of and then I looked over at Kiki, and she kind of had a look on her face like, "Where are you going with this? This is everyone's waiting to eat, all right? And you've been going on for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know."
You got a question? Hey, bow your head in prayer. Do you ever look up halfway through to see if anybody else is looking up and then look back down again?
Yeah, and then I usually say, "Hey, pay attention. We're talking to God here." Yeah, no. Because my dad is the best at it. My dad
just why didn't he do it?
Bring everyone, because my Uncle Steve, he loves me and he wants me. And my cousin Carson, who got married,
you're the last person. You're the worst. You know how much this dude swears? Hey, Uncle Steve, have you hung out with Brock outside of prayer?
Have I sworn yet today, Hunter?
That's because you're on the radio and you'll get fined.
You just wait till we get off air. I'm going to throw something out. The only other thing, we'll get to some answer. The only other thing I'd like a redo on, a mulligan on, I rushed home after graduating broadcast school, and I had no obligations. I wish I would have taken more time to cruise. Now, granted, too, it's not like I'm Mr. Moneybags over here, but I just kind of rushed. I left California quick. I wish I would just take more time because, again, when you're in your 20s and you don't have that kind of responsibility, take advantage. All right, take advantage of not
California
having to
can be dangerous though.
It was, but
that's why I came back from Florida.
I had a great setup. I was finished broadcasting school. I still had a part-time job selling dogs and everything, and I could have taken my time. Yeah, I worked at I worked at a place called
Dogs in Alleyways. Is that what you?
No, it was very up and up. I had to wear a Hawaiian shirt. It was a place called Moon Doggies. Luis Guzman came through there. The fat guy from Boogie Nights.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Nice. Almost sold him a French bulldog. It was great. Anyway, but yeah, that's the only other thing. I just wish I would have taken more time because I literally got back and I started working. I mean, everything's worked out, but I didn't take any time to continue to be young and dumb. You know what I mean?
Should have opened up your own dog grooming service and called it Doggy Styles. Doggy Styles.
Miss, I bathed and groomed every single one of these dogs myself. And I stand by my work. You're late. Who got the foot long?
Foot long.
Let's see. We got some answers here on Facebook. Let's get to this. Hopefully, these people didn't take it too serious. National Mulligan Day. What would you like a redo at? Let's see. Eric said my first attempt at marriage. Oh, Eric.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. So
see, the first, yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
Number 2 is fine. Number 3, we're starting to. Should we go? Should we go to the
At
wedding?
4, I'm not getting you a
4.
gift. All right, 4, I'm not getting you a gift.
At 4,
you can have.
You're going to
you can have-
Vegas to the little chapel at 4.
Honestly, even at 3, I'm kind of looking at my wife going, do we need to buy them another wedding gift? This
Yeah.
is the third time.
It's third time.
Third time, I'm getting a small thing on the registry, all right? I'm not getting you the nice bread maker
God.
like I did before.
Do you make any money for yourself anymore? Because it gets cut in half every time, doesn't it?
Right?
If you're on your 5th one. You're making a 5th of your paycheck.
You're negative now because that's it.
Dude, you better be like Bill Gates, man. Like,
Right? Yeah. Honestly, after the third one, that's it. On that 4th one, you
Is that-
literally. it's
am
not
I
yours
right
anymore.
by saying that on your 5th
No,
wedding?
You don't always have to pay alimony. I don't think
No?
there's not, and not everyone. That all depends. You know,
God, could you imagine?
that's
Not,
good, that's
not
a
to
good
mention
thing
if
for
you
me.
have children with those
And see, that's where I think that's where a lot of it comes in.
with the children.
That's why I think it's wild to me that Kevin Costner's now ex-wife
like
is
32
asking
grand a month or something.
It's insane, dude. It's like for what? For what? Well, I got used to living that way.
Dude,
Well,
you-
you're not living that way anymore, so deal with it.
wow.
Well, let's see. What would you like a redo at? Jen said, I want to go back and focus on my health instead of eating like trash and dealing with being fat. That's a good answer. To the same like smoking. You know what I'd like a redo on?
Yeah.
Not picking up smoking.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
a great one. That's a
That's a
good
great
answer.
Yeah, just maybe better habits when I was younger. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
How though? Dude, it is so hard to eat healthy.
Yeah.
They make it so. I mean, yes, you go to the store and you make. Are you doing that every time you eat?
Dude, it's tough, man.
Is that what? So people that eat pure healthy, I don't eat anything bad. So do you not have a job? Are you like prepping all of your meals because you
It's
have
a lot
to?
of work, man. You almost have to, right? Yeah.
You have to.
And think about like a lot of the vegetables, stuff that raw, if you're eating like raw vegetable stuff like that stuff expires quickly. You know what I mean? So you're always, it's like you're
And now they're
always
saying even
restocking.
the stuff at the store you're buying isn't healthy. So
Yeah.
where
You got to grow.
where am I
yourself.
eating healthy now?
You got to grow it yourself. And at that point, you might as well just start farming. That's the only thing you can do at this point. So, yeah,
I mean,
it's tough.
Good
It's
luck.
tough. Yeah, and now having a child and trying to develop good habits for her. Not saying my parents were awesome. It's just, it's easy to throw in a microwave chicken nugget, meal instead. You know what I mean? So, especially as you get older and you're running around. I'm fortunate enough just to have one kid. But even then, you're like, oh, we got to cook a healthy meal. I don't want to cook a healthy
yeah,
meal.
right. The
I
mac
want
and
chicken
cheese.
nuggets, mac and cheese, man.
Mhm.
God almighty. That's a good answer, though. Let's see. Brandon
Great
said my first career choice.
Hmm.
Like a redo on that. I think there's, a lot of
Live and
people
learn.
might say like, because sometimes, and that's something new, I think, with these newer generations, a lot of people, I think we're getting past that mindset. Like, you got to go to college, you got to get a stable job. But that means, okay, go to college and then become an accountant, become a man, whatever. I think we're kind of moving away from that. But there's a lot of people that, in older age, are like, well, no, I didn't like that. Let's go find something else. I want to go back to school and actually do what I want to do,
Would you change anything in school, like throughout school, high school?
I can't.
I don't think I would.
Because everything kind of worked out to where I was at. It's easy to say now, but
I like with sports and whatnot.
Well,
too. Like,
oh!
I wish I would have had
Nope.
the mind now.
I do.
I-
Actually, there is. I wish I would have paid. I would have taken Spanish class more seriously, a foreign language. If I could ever redo it, anything, it would be taking my foreign language class more seriously. Because I think that's such a valuable skill. Like, I'm excited to get my kid, to take that seriously and start it younger, because it's just, I think that's a invaluable.
I mean, how valuable it? I mean, it's valuable, but when are you using Spanish every day?
Put it this way. All right, here, I'll give you an example. If I was better, if I could speak Spanish fluently, I could go get a job in Costa Rica working in radio, because I listened to radio when I was in Costa Rica, and the guys there were speaking English, but then they came in every once in a while. I know that was kind of a racist thing for me to do, but anyway, I was like, right there, I could be living in Costa Rica,
Yeah.
speaking English, but every once in a while throw some Spanish out there.
Mhm.
It's an asset. It's an asset.
It'd be
Also,
cool.
people-
You're right, though. I always thought that too, knowing multiple, being bilingual or
Yeah. And I'm not
multiple
saying you got to go
languages.
crazy and know 8 of them, but if I would have it'd be nice too to also go to a different culture. All
Mhm.
right, go to a different country with a different culture and be able to show like, hey, I've put time into this, and
That
I'll
too,
see
and
what
I
you-
think people look at you different if they know you
Yeah.
could speak a different language. Like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy's
look
pretty
at this
smart.
guy. He's cultured.
Mhm.
He's cultured. Let's see. Ooh, Tim had a good one. Let's end with Tim's. I like this one. He said, wasting money at a young age instead of investing in the future.
Mhm.
Again, I never had a lot of money to invest, especially being in radio.
Yeah,
I know I dress fancy, okay, but I'm really not a rich guy.
Fishing shirts and your shorts.
This is George Brand, and I'm wearing $9.99 jeans. But I do wish I would have been maybe actually someone would comment. Alan said not buying stock in Apple in the 80s. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. It's easy to say, I wish I would have. We didn't know Netflix.
Nobody knew.
I wish I would have known. I bought stock in Netflix, whatever. But yeah, maybe making some better financial choices when I was younger, maybe putting more away. I'm
Mhm.
doing good now, and I have a little bit more money to do that with. But
Mhm.
yeah, maybe just being a little bit smarter.
Yeah,
with
be a
my
little bit more
purchases.
responsible. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a good chunk of change at graduation. When you graduate high school, like people
Yeah.
give you money and whatnot.
Yeah.
God, where'd that money go? I think I
Well,
blew
dude,
through that in like a year.
my first high school job, I was making $10 an hour cash,
Mhm.
and at that point was a lot of money. Like
Yeah.
I'd go work, and I would have a lot of. I threw it at
Gone.
chicks and gas in my car
Gone.
and McDonald's. You know what I mean? Instead of
Booze.
like there. And I started that job when I was 14 years old, and
Yeah.
I did that all throughout high school and into the first part of
Hey,
college.
you know what though? It's probably good you don't make a bunch of money at a young age. A lot
Yeah.
of times that doesn't work out for people.
No.
You know,
I don't know. Anyway, but Mulligan.
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 Hey, it's Mulligan Day today. You know that's going to be
Let's
pretty
take it.
decent. If you go
Yeah,
out golfing,
Yeah.
just bring a whole pocket
Every-
full of balls with you.
Every shot. We're,
Yeah.
we're not counting Mulligan.
So the ball goes in. I'm taking another shot.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, anyway. Well, I'm glad no one said take a mulligan on listening to the show. You suckers. Got you stuck with us. We're going to take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. All right. Well, I got to most people. If I missed you again, as always, thanks so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. Thanks for getting in on the conversation. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. So we'll see you guys then. Take care.